Well, hello YouTube. This is Rob's Gunpla vlog, and I know that it has been a few months since my last video. I was just kind of casually just building this high grade that I'm now going to be doing a review on, and just kind of relaxing a little bit. Just taking a break from Gunpla for the most part, but I am still building actively and everything. And I do plan on, now that I'm done with this guy, going to start doing and working on my master grade RX-78 3.0. So I'm really excited about that because I am glad to actually have it back in my possession. Actually have repurchased it. And with that being said, let's go ahead and start on this review. So right off the bat, this was such an amazing kit. This is very easy, and honestly, I feel like this is much superior to the Master Grade, which is, blasphemy, especially on my part, because I tend to usually buy Master Grade Gunpla, and I usually tend to enjoy building Master Grades because of how intricate they are and how a little bit more difficult they are than the high grades. But not only is the color scheme a lot better for, like, the actual color palette is a lot more to the actual mobile suit, but there's also going to be a few things that I'm going to talk about. So first off, the Master Grade has more of a lighter blue, kind of like a tealish blue, and it has orange where the yellow should be, which is completely not right. I don't know why they did that, but so I'm gonna give you a full 360. I'm gonna turn it around over here, just show you a little bit of the kit. This is not how it looks like straight out of the box. I did paint align it. The only stickers that I used from the model was the stickers for the antenna piece and the strap right here for this, and then the white straight, and then the mono eye, because the mono eye can be a little bit difficult to paint. As you can see, I actually still have the sticker sheet with me and the decals, because the decals that I used were mostly ones from the 100 Master Grade High Grade Gundam 0080 War in the Pocket, which I only used a few because I didn't want to overload it too much, because I didn't want to take away from it, since it is supposed to be like a war machine. I may go back and, maybe add decals at a later date, but so the only decals I did add is, if you can see right here, the two right here on the helmet, the one on, find it, the one on two on the helmet, and then it's supposed to be one on the shoulder, but I don't know, I hope it didn't fall off. Anyways, so yeah, basically this guy has been paint aligned. I actually did do a little bit of painting. I'm going to be showing you the painting is mostly in the black right here in between the vents and everything, right here, right here, right here. And then the red is, I don't know if you'll be able to see it because of how close it is. Red, I did do some painting for the thrusters. I did that also with the bazookas and the gun to give it a little bit more of a, real feel. I did use my paint line marker for the black right here and the black right here, just to fill in the gap to make it look a little better, make it look a little bit more realistic. So without this, we're going to quickly do the head turn. Obviously, full 360. Arm will go all the way back over. Can't go really farther due to the shoulder pad, but it can give you a pretty good bend. You get a good bend at the elbow right there. You can see that. And the same thing for this. So the waist is on a ball joint. The legs, I'm gonna move this up right here. Legs go all the way up there, and then obviously the thrusters on the leg is going to be stopping it, so it can't do the splits too well, as you can see for the most part. But you can also kick back up, and it has a high kick, like really high up there, and then it can go all the way back like so. There you go. And then you can also bend it, so you get a pretty decent bend. But keep in mind the thruster right here on the back skirt or on the back leg is going to be blocking it, so you won't be able to get that much of it. But this is a ground mobile suit because it's a Zaku, so I mean, it's basically a Zaku. It's the Kampfer. So it's going to be a little bit more more grounded, which is what I like. So now that we're done with that guy, let's move on to accessories. So first off, you get a ton of hands. They give you pretty much whatever hand motion or movement that you want. Minus the two closed fists, you get a open palm hand. I don't know if you can see that. You'll get a trigger finger for the left and trigger finger for the right, which does come in quite well with the weapons that it can hold. So I'll put that over there. And then you will get the obviously two beam sabers. They're just the medium length, or not too much to say about that. And you have like a little. I did add a little bit of detail to the blades. Kind of really cool. It reminds me of like Obi-Wan Kenobi's white lightsaber in the Star Wars series because of like how the hilt is and everything and the blade, which I thought was kind of cool. And then you have the two bazookas. Obviously, these are main weapons that are mounted on its back. So I'm going to just like show you how one of them. So basically, you can mount this one like on the back, and then you mount the other one on the back and everything. And it has a little peg to it on there that you snap in, and it can like wiggle back and forth, rocket back and forth and stuff. And then I did do some detail for the bazooka head right there. So obviously he has no problem holding these at all. Just the standard bazookas that you usually see in the RX-78 high grades, in the Zaku's and everything that you see in the Universal Sentry line. And then you have the one gun that has the handle to it right there, which they do give you a second one if you want to use that for the other gun. But also they give you a regular kind of shotgun, which kind of looks really cool. I really like that. I did add some detail to that too. You won't be able to see it. It's just like a dot. I added detail to the sides of it and stuff and everything. I do apologize if my arm keeps moving over there. I'm just trying the way the camera is positioned. And then you see these two right there. So that's actually kind of cool that they actually included that. And then they give you two of the nukes, basically just like little nuke bomb things, and this is what he uses like to throw at them and stuff. And you can usually attach them. There's an attachment that you can attach them to the skirt armor and have them like hold out like this. And then you have this interesting thing, which I'm not too much of a fan of, but the mine layer, which it does look really cool, don't get me wrong, but not really, like, it can hold it. It doesn't have a problem holding it and stuff, but it's just, like, I don't really, other than, like, a few poses and stuff, I don't really see, like, too much of a point of using it. I mean, it is on a wire, which the wire is very nice. All these had to come in separately, so you actually had to snap each one of these in separately. Obviously, I'm sure the master grade probably is a lot more intricate and actually has a lot more, mines and stuff for you to put in, and probably has the smaller pieces, and it's a little bit more difficult. And then lastly, just left over, they'll give you the handle. And then they just give you a leftover part. This is what you can use for the back skirt. You put this on the back skirt, and it attaches the shotgun to it. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. This guy definitely is a 5 out of 5. I would highly recommend picking this up if you are a big fan of the Universal Sentry timeline, especially the War in the Pocket. The one thing I do love about Zaku's is and my son's toys going off. The one thing I do love about Zaku's and stuff, and a lot of the Xeon suits, is that they're just so unique looking, and they all look different. Even the ones that are like all the Zaku's and stuff, and they have different color schemes and everything. And I just think these are just really, really cool. And this guy looks amazing. Kampfer is actually one of my favorite mobile suits, so it was nice to actually be able to buy just the high grade version of them and actually be able to pose them and just like have them now on my shelf and everything. So definitely 5 out of 5. I would highly recommend that you pick this up. This is an amazing model kit. Alright, so that's going to be it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. And after this, I'm going to be doing the video of the unboxing of the Master Grade 3.0. So without that, alright YouTube, have a good day.